5. First 5 letters of the Pokemon's name.
But what if the Pokemon has a 3-letter name like Mew?
Just do Mew.
But what if it's a 4-letter name?
Do 4 letters, like Uxie. Alright, let's search a couple more. Now, we found PKCL on the second go. That's insane. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody in the world, you'll never guess what today's video is all about. It's how to get low-level legendaries. Now, I want to preface this video by saying I originally put out a post where I told everybody I was going to try to do level 1 legendaries, and everybody was super stoked. Unfortunately, only 3 of these can be level 1, and those are the ones I'm going to show you in here. Otherwise, the lowest I could get these was level 20. All except for, I think, the Galar Birds, which should be level 1, right? So, why? Because these come from Pokemon Go. As for 3 special ones that are level 1, they came from a Heart Gold and Soul Silver save. So they are a part of some event that occurred. If you want more information on that, I think Nutella put out a video on that at some point in time. However, I'd like to thank him for those level 1s because he told me all about it. He hooked me up. He helped me out. So appreciate you. And then let's just get into it because I've been excited to make this video. There's no sense in making you all wait. If you want to get some low-level Pokemon, get some level 1 Pokemon, get some level 20 Pokemon, keep watching. Let's get into it. So over here in the game, the first thing that we want to do actually is open up our settings menu. I'll show you how to get there. So press the X button, go into options, and then we're going to hit give nicknames, and we're going to turn it on, right? It's just going to make this whole process a whole lot easier. So we're going to back out, and now we're going to catch ourselves some Pokemon. Depending on what you want to catch, you do whatever. But I do want to showcase how these codes work in case you aren't familiar with the channel. You'll see what I mean by codes in just a few moments. So let's go ahead and catch ourselves some Pokemon. Please note that the Pokemon that you will receive in this video cannot go into Pokemon Home. They are fine to be used online. They are fine to be traded. They are fine to do anything else with, but go into Pokemon Home. Mostly because I didn't actually have Go, so I got these in a different way. So remember, they're legal. They're not illegal. They are legal for online use. They're not going to ban you for it. The way this works is it's the first 5 letters of the Pokemon's name followed by -L. So we're going to do Jira T-L. Now, this is these. I'll tell you how to get non-Shinies in just a minute. So let's go ahead and catch another Pokemon. I'm specifically showing you the 3 that can be level 1. That is what I'm going for here. But after that, the rest will be level 20, or the Galar Birds, I believe, can also be level 1. So we've got the second one, and so I'm sure you could imagine where this is going, possibly. What we're going to do is we're going to change this one's nickname to Dialga. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First 5 letters of the Pokemon's name.
But what if the Pokemon has a 3-letter name like Mew?
Just do Mew.
But what if it's a 4-letter name?
Do 4 letters, like Uxie. All right, Dialg-L, low level. So much like our friends over on Patreon and our friends here on YouTube, the YouTube memberships, the questions, the wants, the needs keep us going. Speaking of needs, we're going to need some more patrons and some more YouTube members. So if you want to check us out, patreon.com/Pokemon Collection. Link in the description. And now we're going to do Palkia. So Palki-L. Good. Back on that Patreon note, if that is something you decide to do, thank you so much. If you decide to become a YouTube member by clicking the little join button down below, thank you so much. Both help support this channel and helps me to keep making videos, because without support, these videos can't exist. If we don't have patrons, if we don't have YouTube members, all of those switches would have to go to GameStop. and we would be, well, SOL. So to all of you supporting me from Patreon, from YouTube, from wherever you're supporting me from, thank you. And whether you know it or not, if you like and subscribe, that supports too, on a smaller level, but it does help. We can grow the channel, and we can get more patrons and more YouTube members. So if you want to help that way, you want to try to help us for free, you can go subscribe, like, comment, share it, all the above. Now, for the next part, all you're going to want to do is open up that menu again and push L. I talk about this in all of my videos. Now, I do want to go back really quick while this is loading. When I said these can't go into home, that's just these low level ones. Anything else on my channel that you find, specifically like how to get any shiny Pokemon in 30 seconds, if you go back to that video, all of those Pokemon, most Pokemon will go into home. These are just a special breed that don't. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, once we've went into online mode, go ahead and go to Pokeportal. We're going to go into Link Trade. Now, in the description down below, you have 9 codes to choose from. Unless you're a patron or a YouTube member, you have 11. So those 2 premium codes are available to patrons and YouTube members. If you're a member and you don't know where to find them, go to the members tab on my channel. If you're a patron, go over, there's a post in the Patreon and you'll be able to see those 2 codes. Either of you, if you're in the Discord server, there is a hashtag premium codes channel, so you can use that too. So with those codes, there's going to be less traffic and an easier time getting these Pokemon. So we're going to start with the first code, God forbid, on a Thursday afternoon, and we're going to hit begin searching. So we're going to do 1247, 1247. That's the first one we're going to start with. Now, what's going to happen? Are we going to find a trainer named PKCL? No, we found a trainer named ELZE. You are looking for PKCL. Peter, Keller, Clark, Lexi. PKCL. You're looking for PKCL. And the best way to do that is by following this method right here. So search one time. If you don't find PKCL, all you have to do is search a couple more. Now, we found PKCL on the second go. That's insane. We're going to trade our Girat-L, and in return, we're going to get a shiny level 1 Giratina. So once we get our level 1 Giratina, you can go to the Porta Madrina auction and get the Gracious Orb. Now, that could be out of bounds for some people. So, by the time you see this video, this Giratina will be holding the Gracious Orb, unless it already is. That way, you guys don't have to go and hunt, so you can change its form to the origin form. So now that we've found PKCL one time, I'm going to test my luck with 1247 again, and we're going to go ahead and do Dialga and Palkia. We're going to do those 2, and we're going to get them. So Link Trade, try to jump back in as fast as you can. If you find PKCL that first time, jump back in. Go, 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 go. Because if you do that, the chances of you finding PKCL are extremely heightened. It's like flipping a weighted coin. It's really awesome. And see, we found L's again. That's okay. We're going to try PKCL again on 1247, 1247. We're not gambling here because, well, we're not losing any money. But we are taking chances, and that's what's important. To the people who want to comment that the codes aren't working, your comment is being swept away currently, so don't do that. However, if you are having issues with the codes, I'll probably notice, which means that one of the bots or one of the codes, one of the switches are down. And if they're ever down, no big deal. I'll bring them right back up. This is my full-time gig. I do this for you guys. I've been doing this for 6 years now. I'm not going to let you down. So trust, and I'll be here to fix it if anything happens to them. So don't worry too much about it. In other news, I'm going to get a new tattoo, boys and girls. I'm excited for it. Do you know why? Because I meant to get it last year. However, this is probably the last time you're actually going to see me without a full tattooed arm. So, a little bit of backstory. Here is Rayquaza, right? There's Jirachi. Now, Deoxys is going back here. And underneath all of that is going to be a galaxy backdrop, sprinkled in with some little pieces from my close friends. So I'm really excited to have that sleeve done. I'm like, wow, how can you afford that? Are you using the money that we gave you? Actually, no, not this time. So I didn't last time either. I used I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. Hashtag not sponsored. If you've never heard of Affirm, I totally recommend it because you can stretch out payments on things that you want. Now, I'm not telling you to go and get a tattoo. I don't recommend it for anyone who's not at least, of age, because you probably don't know what you want.
I'm gonna go get a tattoo skibbity toilet, Dad.
Don't do that. Wait till you're of age. If you want to get a tattoo of Skibbity Toilet on your inner thigh, that way your future partner can see it and be like, oh, he's cultured or she's cultured. Whatever. You do whatever you gotta do. But what I'm saying is that I'm excited to finish the tattoo sleeve. So I appreciate the support from everybody because it's going to commemorate this whole shebang. That's what's important about it. It is to commemorate the fact that 6 years ago, we were able to start this YouTube channel. We started on TikTok. We went from TikTok to Twitch. We went from Twitch to YouTube, and here we are, uploading once a week, once every couple of weeks, and doing giveaways like this one. So I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate really everything you guys have done for me and my family, because my life has been totally different. I went from working a call center job, getting yelled at by old people who told me that I'd never amount to anything. My in-laws told me to get a job. They told me that, what I was doing was stupid, that the only way to make money is, have a real job. But what they didn't think was that we could build something like this that didn't even start about money. And it's still not. Like, yeah, having Patreon and having YouTube members does, in fact, keep the lights on. It does, in fact, keep those switches going. It does pay for the internet. It does a lot of things. And I don't think thank you is good enough. I genuinely do not know how to thank you all enough. If perchance someday a magic windfall hits and I wind up the next Mr. Beast, I would love to give back at a level like that. Because let's be honest, while money can be important, it's not everything, right? I don't want to be that billionaire smog who sets on billions of dollars and does nothing with it, I want to give back, and not just to charity. I want to be that person that goes out and gives it to the community, right? The people who need it, and then of course charity, but I want to be that person that walks into the hospital and is like, here, take all my money, not all of it. Take it, and I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm like, here, take it. I have too much. That's what I want. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I want. I want to be able to give back, and it's crazy. But for now, I know that there are a lot of people out there playing Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, Sword, Shield, Diamond, Pearl, Legends, who come to the Discord server, and they get the biggest smile on their face with these Pokemon. I remember back when I started, I had someone tell me, they're like, why don't you do something that's actually worthwhile? Why don't you actually change the world? It's like, this does change some people's worlds, man. Some people, they wake up and they love Pokemon. This is their escape. This is something that they use to fill the void. Kindly me included. I've been in a really bad headspace lately, and I've just started playing Pokemon games. I just recently beat ORAS, and that was fun. And I'm working on Pokemon Platinum now. Anyway, let's have a look. So we have our level 1 Giratina. We have our Dialga. And then we have Palkia. So by the time you see this video, this will no longer say Nutella. It's going to say PKCL. So you don't have to worry too much about that. But you know who to thank. I told you in the beginning. So if you don't know him, go check out Nutella Guy AU. If you love Australian people, if you love their accent, you love their spiders and their bugs and their awkward time zones, go leave a comment on his channel. Be like, hey, what's up, Nutella? Opti sent me here. He said you were a cool dude for a hazelnut spread. Nah, for real, y'all be good. Do me the biggest favor in the world and stay optimistic.